Austin Miller's kick was taken in at about the 2-yard line. Return to the 23, where the Warriors will take over 1st and 10. Find out. First play, we have a penalty.
Delay a game.
Delay of game against the Warriors. Moves it ball back 5 yards. Number 3, car in motion. That's Andre Dawson around the left end. Picks up about 9 on the play.
Switch places.
Makes it about
longer. Had a short leash.
So Warriors have a 2nd and 6. Scott goes down to 4 down. Dawson is back. Car is in motion. Dawson around right end. Stopped.
Penalty on the play.
29, number 56 for the Lancers, Nick Butler. There was a flag on the play, which is a preliminary indication was holding against the Warriors. Coaches on the sideline are motioning to take the penalty. 10 yards from the spot. We'll now make it 2nd and 16. Washington's on the 18-yard line. Dawson is in the backfield, naked. Pass is complete to number 1 to Ronnie Henderson. Henderson picks up about 3. We now have a and about 12. Shea Gutman is the quarterback for the Warriors. Takes a snap, rolls right, is chased.
Out of
Ball
bounds.
was complete, but it was caught out of bounds.
Been
Coach
short
was
of the
arguing
first down.
there about where it was. However, he did not win the ball. Brings up a 4th and 12. So the Lancers go back to receive a punt. Back deep for the Lancers. Mitch White, number 26. And Aaron Huber, number 32.
Another flag on the play.
Illegal substitution against the Warriors. We've had 3 penalties already, and all against Washington. Moves the ball back 5 yards.
Remaining 4th down. This time going to be 4th down and about 17.
Looks like Michael Snyderman is back to punt for the Warriors. It was partially blocked. Lands at about the 32 and rolls forward to the 47, where North Scott will take over 1st and 10.
47 Warriors. The North Scott Lancers will take over 1st and 10 in Warrior territory.
Lancers come up to the line of scrimmage. Cody Monty checking over the defense. Aaron Hubers takes the snap, goes around left end, picks up about 4.5 yards. Where it'll be 2nd and 6. Stopped in there by number 13, Saxton Dolan of the Warriors. Monty rolls right.
Nice catch. Nice
The
catch.
pass is
Travis Anderson.
to number 11, Travis Anderson.
Good for a first
Down
down.
for a first down. He was stopped in there by number 7 of the Warriors, Albert Carr. But the chains will be moved. 1st and 10 for the Lancers on the 31. It's actually one of the better nights for football tonight that we've had all season.
No rain for a change.
Aaron Huber takes Monty's handoff for no gain. Is stopped in there by number 22, Tyler Stewart. Very short gain. Makes it 2nd and a long 9. Travis Anderson goes out wide left for the Lancers. Monty takes the snap, hands off to Aaron Huber. He's around right end. He's going down. Finally stopped at
5-yard line.
6-yard line by number 6, J.D. Powell from the Warriors, who basically stopped a touchdown.
1st and goal.
It's at 1st and goal inside the 6.
First down and goal.
Alex Rankin is way out on the left side. Monty takes the snap, hands it off to
A 2-yard
Huber.
gain.
He picks up a couple, brings it to about the 3-yard line. 2nd and 3. Again, the Lancers spread the offense wide out both left and right side. 2 men in the backfield. Monty takes a snap, gives it to Huber, who scores the touchdown.
Down.
3-yard touchdown run for number 32, Aaron Huber.
Number 32, Cole
Touchdown run.
Radigan, was the person that finally made the stop, but too late, where the North Scott Lancers scored their first touchdown.
Number 8 was a lead blocker, but we don't have.
Going in for the extra point, Austin Miller is back to attempt the extra point. Snaps up, kick is up,
And it's
and
good.
it's good. With 7:49 left in the first quarter, score is 7-0, North Scott Lancers. Now Austin Miller will be attempting the kickoff for the Lancers. Back deep for the Warriors is number 3, Alex Carr. And I believe number 6, J.D. Powell. Kick is up, it's back, and it goes into the end zone for an automatic touchback. There is a crosswind, not too much of a behind the wind on the kickoff, so that was a great kick for Austin Miller. Warriors will take over 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Shea Gutman is the quarterback. He's behind center. Takes a snap, hands it to Andre Dawson, who goes around left side, and he is off to the races. He has got the speed. And he scores a touchdown for the Warriors. 80-yard touchdown run by Andre Dawson.
80 yards on the touchdown run for Cedar Rapids, Washington. Andre Dawson.
Back doing the extra point. Was Trent Buchanan who scored. Doing the kicking for the Warriors is number 80. That's Clayton Holhound. I'm sorry, that's number 90. Trent Buchanan is kicking for the Warriors. Travis Anderson takes the ball at the 15, goes around right in. He's still up. Finally stopped at about the
27-yard line.
27-yard. Looks like it's a 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lancers. Monty's behind center in a shotgun.
Play a game.
Penalty on the play. Delay of game against the Lancers. Moves the ball back 5 yards. They'll make it 1st and 15. They do have one nice thing here at on the stadium is that they do have the clock on both ends of the field, so the team should know that they have time left or not before they have to make the stab. Monty's pitch
fumbled.
to Huber was fumbled. Huber does pick it up and is knocked out of bounds. Stopped by number 8, Evan Davis. Another loss on the play. Lancers will now snap from about their 20-yard line. Monty takes a pass. Takes a snap, throws it to the left side, over, intended for number 27, Austin Schwartz. Ball's incomplete. Bring up a 3rd and 19 for the Lancers.
Pressure on that last play by J.D. Connell. 3rd down at 19 for the Lancers.
Monty takes a snap. Quarterback draw is stopped in there by number 31, Matt Worley. No gain on the play. In fact, a loss of 1 on the play. Brings up a 4th and 20. Lancers will now go back into punt formation. Austin Miller is back to do the kicking for the Lancers. Deep for the Warriors, number 1, Ronnie Henderson, and number 3, Alex Carr. Henderson takes the ball about the 49-yard line and is stopped in there by number 30, Tyler Blondell, for no gain.
Tyler Blondell.
The Warriors will take over 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line.
At their own 48-yard line, first down and 10.
Shea Gutman is behind the center, ready to take the snap. Hands it off to Andre Dawson, who goes up over the left tackle.
52. 47-yard line.
Stopped in there by number 47. Goes to the 47-yard line, I'm sorry. Be 2nd and 5 for the Warriors. Gutman is behind center. Myers is in motion. Takes a snap, hands it to Dawson, who is stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Adam Murphy.
Stopped by Adam Murphy, number 5, and number 87, Jacob Murfield. Brings up a 3rd and 5 situation for the Warriors. Gutman comes in with the play. Behind center. Myers in motion. Hand off to Dawson again up the middle. He runs into 2 individuals and finally is brought down about the 33-yard line.
Where he rambles. Territory down to the
Moves the chains for the Warriors. 1st and 10 from their 32-yard line. For the North Scott 32-yard line. Gutman
No
in
huddle.
Center again. Hurry it up offense. Myers in motion. Gives it to Dawson again. Up the middle. He breaks away. He spins and is finally brought down at
Hubner.
the 19. Brought down by number 56, Nick Hubner.
Dawson.
Warriors are.
Ball down to the 19.
We got timeout.
Again, first down and 10. Washington.
Timeout.
And we have the
North Scott.
timeout. It will be charged to the Lancers. That'll be their first. They have 2 remaining in this half. That makes 4 years in a row the Warriors make the state.
With 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter, coming out of the timeout. Warriors have the ball, the 19-yard line. Gutman is getting the signal. He's behind center now. Takes a snap, gives it to Andre Dawson, who runs right into the number 56, Nick Hubner, who stops him for a very short, if any, gain on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Gutman is getting a play call from the side. Takes position behind center. Takes the ball back, gives it to number 4, Andre Dawson again. Goes
20,
off
Jeremiah.
left guard. Stopped in there by number 28, Jeremiah Clark. Pickup of about 2 brings up a 3rd and 8 situation for the Warriors. Gutman comes in and signals the play to his players. Puts Myers to the right side. Takes a snap. Fakes the handoff to Dawson. Fires a pass to the right side to number 1, Ronnie Henderson, which falls incomplete. Now brings up a 4th and 8 situation for the Warriors. Gutman comes in. Looks like they're going to go for it. was a big play for both sides. Gutman rolls right, looking to pass, and he has stopped. The ball is loose, and it goes out of bounds at about the 23, where the Lancers will take over 1st and 10. That was a good rush by Jake Murfield, who forced that fumble. So the Lancers will take over. Lancers will take over 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line. Monty takes the snap, hands it off to Aaron Huber. Aaron picks up about 7 on the play. It's brought down at the 27. Brought down by Cole Radigan. Pickup of 6 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 4.
Number 8 is Chris Seitz. There's a New Jersey change.
Monty's snap is taken. Hands off to Huber one more time. He goes off the left side for a short gain of about 1. Brings up 3rd and a long 2. Dolan on the stop for the Warriors.
Ball spot right at the 30-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 2.
Snap is to Monty. Huber takes the ball, goes off left side again. Depends where they spot it, but it looks like it's just going to be short. Short, less than a yard. Lancers putting crew comes in. Austin Miller leading the charge. So the Warriors held the Lancers on that set of downs. Norskott will go back to punt. Austin Miller will do the punting for the Lancers. Back deep for the Warriors, number 3, Alex Carr. Number 1, Ronnie Henderson. Ball is on the 31. Punt is off. The ball lands on the 30-yard line and takes a Norskott roll, where it is finally down at about the 12-yard line by number 52, Brett Irving. I'm sorry, 57 that was. Travis Diericks. That was a 57 punt by Austin Miller.
Okay, a couple flags on the play here.
What's going on, Eden?
Preliminary signal is illegal procedure, 5 yards. First and 15 for the Washington Warriors.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Direction.
Okay.
Direct snap to Andre Dawson, and he hands it off to number 3, Alex Carr. He goes around the end for 15 yards. Good enough for a first down.
First and 10 for the Warriors on about the 22.5-yard line. Dawson is back to take the snap. And we have laundry on the play. We have procedure against the Warriors. Move the ball back 5 more yards against Washington. We've had a number of penalties so far. So now the Warriors will start again at about the 17-yard line. Again, Dawson is back. And there's the horn for ending the first quarter with the score Cedar Rapids Washington 7, North Scott 7. Ready to start the second quarter with the Warriors 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. Dawson is back. Takes a snap, going around right in.
And we gotta get him.
Where he is stopped for after about a 7-yard pickup. Stopped in there by Jake Murfield, number 87.
And number 16, Corey Greenleaf, on assisting.
And Corey Greenleaf, number 16. Gutman is behind center now, number 2. Takes the handoff, gives it to Andre Dawson, who goes right up the middle.
Looks like it's real close to a first down.
Gonna be very close to a first down. Might be a measurement. First down awarded to the Warriors. 1st and 10 on about the 33-yard line. So far, it looks like it's a ramble between Huber of North Scott and Dawson from Cedar Rapids, Washington, the main ball carriers on both sides. Gutman behind center for the Warriors. Dawson deep in the backfield for Washington. Takes a snap, hands it to Dawson, who is stopped immediately by number 28,
Jeremiah Clark.
No gain on the play, makes it 2nd and 10.
Are you just making up those scores?
Looks like we have an offsides on the Lancers.
We have penalty on the play. Take over.
Makes it 2nd and 5 for the Warriors. Okay, fake to Dawson up the middle, looking for a man downfield, and overthrows the receiver, number 8. So it makes it 3rd and about 5.
Third down and 4 for the Warriors at their own 39.
It's a crucial down here if the Lancers can stop them, force them into a punt, and should be able to get relatively good field position if they can stop them. Dawson in the middle of the line, works his way through there, just gets enough up to the 45-yard line and gets the first down for the Warriors. It'll be first down for the Washington Warriors on the 45-yard line. Dawson coming wide to the right. Lancers spread that play out and were able to stop him for little or no gain, possibly a yard loss on the play. Second and 11 after a 1 yard loss on that play. The Warriors are going to have to hurry to get it off. There's only about 4 seconds left on the play clock. They do, with 1 second left. Dawson into the middle. Crosses the 50-yard line and down to the North Scott 48-yard line, 49-yard line. Be third and about 4. Warriors are up to the line fairly quickly this time. Dawson alone back. Hand off to Dawson over the right side. He breaks through the line of scrimmage and is tackled by number 30, Tyler Blondell, with a little help from the official. First and 10 for the Warriors on the North Scott 42. Same basic alignment they've been using. Again, handoff, pretty much the same play over the right side. Dawson is down to the North Scott 30-yard line. Dawson appears to be banged up on the play there. That would be a crucial loss for Washington if Dawson can't continue to play. Okay, the trainers are helping Dawson off the field. He's favoring his left leg. Looks like it's an ankle or knee injury there. This could be a big blow for the Washington Warriors. They've counted on him all season, but they do have some other outstanding backs as well. He's being replaced by number 3, Alex Carr, and he's already proved in this game that he has some speed and the ability to be a great ball carrier at the same time. Pass play back, looking for the wide open. Number 16 tried to run with the ball before he got it wide open. Dropped by number 16, Colin Thorson. Big break for the Lancers there. Second and about 10 from the Lancer 30-yard line. Be interesting to see how the injury to Dawson affects the mental attitude of the Warriors. Handoff to the right side, stopped at the line of scrimmage by several of the Lancers. Tyler Blondell and number 8, Chris Seitz, are the leaders on the tackle.
now past the 40 to the 43-yard line. That was the change. First down and 10 for the Lancers at their own 43.
First down for the Lancers. Flip the line of scrimmage now. Keep an eye on the clock. 2:50 left and 50 yards to go. Long pass. Just out of the reach of Travis Anderson. Second and 10. 44 yard line.
Travis Anderson falls incomplete.
Did stop the clock on that
Down in
play.
10 for the Lancers. Just gets out of their own 44.
Timeout for the Lancers.
Warriors have all three there.
Second and the Lancers 44-yard. Snap. Flies over. Huber takes the snap. Corner runner left side. Picks up
And this
about
time it's
4
number
yards.
32, Aaron Huber with
They
the
get
ball.
about third and 6.
He's down
for
by
first
one.
down.
Number
Clock is running
56,
at 2:45.
Ball spotted just outside the 48-yard line. Going to bring up a third down and 5.
Time off the clock there. Down. 4 seconds on the play clock. Lancers take another timeout.
And this time it's number 32, Aaron Huber with the ball. Carrying it inside number your territory now to the 26-yard line. Brought down by number 24, Jay Austin. First down and 10 for the Lancers at the Warriors 26.
Here goes. He's loose.
With Corey Greenlee holding, picking it up, and it's good. With just 1 minute and 39 seconds remaining here in the half. We're tied up, 14 all.
Doing the kicking for the Lancers is Austin Miller, number 99. Back deep for the Warriors, number 3 and number 6. There's a good fake punt by Austin Miller. Unfortunately fell down in the wind.
They greased that ball.
So we'll try again. Austin Miller back. Kicking off. Back deep is Powell and Carr for the Warriors. It's a script punt.
Are down.
Covered by number 13, Saxton Dolan, on the 25-yard line, where the Warriors will take over first and 10 with 1:38 left in the first half. Gutman is back back in as quarterback for the Warriors. He's taking a long snap. He's got trips off to the left. Goes back to pass.
Nope, not much.
Pass is
Nice
complete. Pass is complete to number 21. Justin Cole takes a pass. Takes it all the way down to, there's a flag on the play. And the penalty is against Washington, which will bring that long gain back.
It's got to be demoralizing.
Down inside the 5-yard line. The 25-yard line, I should say. So 75 yards almost. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul brings the ball back to the 15-yard line. And replay, first down. Again, Gutman is back. Backs up to pass, rolls right, and now he takes off running. He's got a clean sideline. He runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line. I'm sorry, the 36-yard line. And there's a flag.
Never threw the ball, though. Warning.
There's a sideline warning against the Lancers. Something that was put in this year to make certain that individuals are not within a 3-foot area of the playing surface, team members and coaches. First and 10 for the Warriors at the 36. Gutman's back, takes a snap, he's back to pass.
Okay.
Pass falls incomplete. It was intended for number 3, Alex Carr. Brings up a 2nd and 10. So what do you think there, Dan?
I don't think.
It's timeout.
Been a pretty evenly played game so far. Washington's had that one long play, one long run by Dawson. Gutman's back to pass. Pass is complete to number 1, Ronnie Henderson. Completed to about the 49-yard line. Is it good enough for a first down? They'll move the chains. We've got a minute 3 left in the second quarter.
You can tell that Washington's changed their game plan now. It's more of an air attack without Andre Dawson in there.
Since Dawson is not in there, they're throwing the ball a heck of a lot more. Of course, with a minute 3, 50 seconds now counting. Gutman back again to pass. He's airing it out.
Threw it away.
He was trying for number 21, Justin Cole, who had that long pass reception that was called back for holding. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Gutman's back to pass. Looking over the center. Pass was completed and intended for number 8, Evan Davis, falls incomplete.
They're just a little bit behind him.
With 37 seconds left in the second quarter. It brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Warriors. I don't think there's any doubt that they're going to pass again. Gutman takes the pass, drops back 3 steps, now comes forward, fakes the pass, goes around left end and runs out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Good enough for a first down. It'll move the chains. Time is out because it ran out of bounds with 30 seconds left in the first half. Gutman again back behind center. The lone back is number 3, Alex Carr. Gutman takes a 3-step drop, fires, looking for number 16,
Complete.
which is Colin Thorson. Thorson makes the catch. He's tackled over there by Aaron Huber. Be 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line with 21.8 seconds left. We have a timeout. Washington. Both teams come back to the field, ready to take the snap here. 1st and 10 for the Warriors on the 12-yard line. Gutman is back behind center, drops back, looking for someone to throw to. He's being rushed.
Oh, intentional grounding.
And he's got a flag. He was rushed back there by number 59, Ronnie France. We've got 2 flags, and flag is on Assumption, Cedar Rapids, Washington. Intentional grounding, which will be lost down as well as moving the ball back 10 yards. Ball is now moved back to the 25-yard line.
Timeout Washington.
Timeout Washington with 15.3 seconds left. Both teams are back to take the work off the next 15.3 seconds. Washington on their 25-yard line. Gutman is back to take the snap. Drops back to pass. He's being rushed. Pass was intended for number 1, Ronnie Henderson. It falls incomplete. Ronnie France and Adam Murphy were putting the pressure on the quarterback with 9.4 seconds left. It is 3rd and 22 for the Warriors.
It'd be interesting
Play
to
is
see what happens if
brought
they
in.
don't convert.
Gutman is back. Alex Carr is the lone back with Gutman. Gutman takes a 3-stop drop. He's getting pressure, and Ronnie France comes down with a big stop for the Lancers.
Huber. Nick Hubner. 56.
Correction on that, it was number 56, Nick Hubner, that made the stop. And Washington calls their 3rd timeout in the first half with 2.5 seconds left. Cedar Rapids comes out for the final 2.5 ticks of the first half. Gutman is back. Lone running back is Carr. Steps back. He looks.
Holding.
He looks. Pass is up. And it is tipped away by number 3.
Jake Garnett.
Jake Garnett in the first half. Tied with Cedar Rapids, Washington 14 and North Scott Lancers 14. Getting ready to start the second half. North Scott is back to receive the kickoff. Kicking off for the Warriors is number 90, Trent Buchanan. Back deep for the Lancers are Huber and Anderson. Kick is up. Anderson is under it, picks it up at about the 15-yard line, goes around to the left side. He's got a lane if he can get out there. Had a shirt tackle, knocked down at about the 26-yard line, where the Lancers will take over 1st and 10.
3 doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing.
Monty back with Huber. Lone. The hike was right to Huber, where he loses 2 yards on the play.
Nolan Saxon, number 13, on the tackle.
Stopped in there by number 13. Lancers now have 2nd and 12. Alex Rankin comes in with a play and then goes out wide to the right. Monty takes the hike. Pass is incomplete, intended for Jake Murfield. Brings up a 3rd and 11 situation. Lancers come up to the line of scrimmage. Monty behind center. Murfield in motion. Handoff is to Hubner. Sorry, it's Monty has it. There was a fake. Monty goes to the left side where he's finally brought down. Close to a first down.
First down, Lancers.
Number 8, Evan Davis on the tackle over there. Good enough for a Lancer first down.
Had some of the Warriors confused with the handoff out of the pistol.
I know I was on that play. 1st and 10 for the Lancers on the 37-yard line. Monty takes the snap, hands off to Aaron Hubner, who runs for about a 4-yard gain.
Tackle by Albert Carr. Number 7 for the Warriors.
Ball is on about the 41.5-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 6. Handoff is to Huber one more time.
Like
he rambles across the 45.
It's about a yard short of the first down.
You're right, Dan. It's a 3rd and 1 on the 46. Lancers send 3 wide to the left. Handoff was to Huber again. Looks like it's going to be short again.
It's like about a half a yard is all.
About a half a yard. The Lancers bring in the punt team. Going back for the Warriors is number 1, Ronnie Henderson. Doing the punting for the Lancers, Austin Miller. Nice spiral kick. Fair catches out there.
Fumble.
And he drops it.
Looks like
and the preliminary signal is that the Lancers recovered. But there, yes, we finally got the signal. Lancers recovered.
About the 27.5-yard line.
Henderson had to come up a little bit too far on that kickoff and that punt.
Like
and fumbled it.
Looked like Jake Merrifield on the ball.
Lancers will take over 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line. Really the first turnover of the ball game so far, Dan.
Yeah, other than penalties, it's been a pretty clean game.
Yes, it has. Lancers send trips to the left. Murfield out right. Wide on the right. Pass all alone is Alex Rankin, and he scores for the Lancers.
No flags.
No flags on the play. Puts the Lancers up 20-14 with 8 minutes and 27 seconds left in the third quarter.
Seemed like that ball stayed in the air for a long, long time.
I think he was thrown into the wind there.
Yeah, he was.
But he was all alone on the left side. Austin Miller back to attempt a point after. Snap is up. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Makes the score 21 North Scott, 14 for Cedar Rapids, Washington, with 8 minutes and 27 seconds left. Back for them, 6-3. Austin Miller back to kick off for the Lancers. Back deep for the Warriors, number 6, J.D. Powell, and number 3, Alex Carr. The kick was a squib in the middle. That is Powell who picks up the kick. Returns the ball to the 35.
The squib kick, but Powell was able to pick it up on the run and advance it.
Powell comes off limping a little bit. And the Warriors will take over 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line with 8 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third quarter.
Their, leading ball carrier so far appears to be walking around on the sideline. Maybe it's a question of...
He's still got his helmet in hand, so I'm sure that they'll be looking at him at some time.
Number 3 in the middle of the line.
Carr, the ball carrier.
Looks like a short game, maybe a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9.
Stopped in there by Jake Murfield, number 87. He was the last one getting up off the pile. Pick up of about 1.
We'll see if they go back to the air a little bit more this half. They had success at the end of the first half, but that possibly because of the Lancers.
They have 2 in the backfield, though.
The ball a little bit.
Hand off is number 3. That's Carr. He picks up enough for a first down.
About a 14-yard gain down to the 49-yard line.
Bryce Sellers brought Carr down.
48-yard line of the Warriors. 1st and 10. Number 3 again. Okay.
That was Carr again, the ball carrier.
It's a similar style to Dawson, a little bit smaller, but very quick. Can't afford to let him get out in space, or he's going to cause some problems for the Lancers.
Pickup of 1 on the play, makes it 2nd and 9.
Pass play, back. He's dropped for a loss in the back.
Gutman is stopped for a loss on the play. A host of Lancers.
Ben Nagel is in there, along with
Murfield and
Murphy.
Loss of 4 on the play, makes it 3rd down and 13.
Bringing in their pass defensive specialists with 3rd and 13. It's back to pass.
Gutman's back to
ball's complete.
To number 1, Ronnie Henderson.
Looked like it was going to be short of the first down, but he leaned forward. He might have picked it up, but it's going to be a little bit
short. About a yard short. Make it 4th and 1.
Looks like the Warriors have no intention to punt the ball, so they're going to go ahead. They're kind of
this is the second time that they've gone for a 4th and short. Last time they were stopped.
Okay. This time they get through. Not only that, they break through the line of scrimmage.
Henderson goes around right in, makes a cut back to the left, and he scores. 33-yard touchdown run by Alex Carr.
Haven't seen Dawson play all year, but Alex Carr has a lot of ability and a lot of speed and a lot of elusiveness, so he has been more than adequate fill-in for Dawson when he went down.
Trent Buchanan is back for the kick for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. We have a tie ball game once again. 21-21 with 5 minutes and 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Washington is back to kick off now after their touchdown. Trent Buchanan is back to do the kickoff, number 90. Travis Anderson and Aaron Huber back. Ball goes to Aaron Huber, number 32. He runs around right in. Got a line of blockers, and he's finally knocked out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. First and 10 for the Lancers on the 32-yard line. Lancers send two out wide to the left. Monty keeps the ball, breaks the tackle, makes about a 5-yard gain, is brought down there by number 56, Joel Gasway.
Second and 5. The Lancers' own 37-yard line.
Snap goes directly to Aaron Huber, who goes forward for about a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Bring up a third down here and short.
Looks like it's about 3rd and 2. Lancers send out 2 wideouts to the left side, 1 to the right. Pass is good to Jake Murfield, who catches it at about the 44 and rumbles down to the 48-yard line.
They're crossing now, and they're into Warrior territory there. There was a fake into the line, and Monty pulled the ball out and hit Murfield for a nice first down and a big gain.
That time, Huber takes the ball right into the line and is stopped for a no gain. Huber's out. Pass intended for number 26, Mitch White, falls incomplete. Washington had 2 defenders there, Henderson and Albert Carr. Brings up a 3rd and 10 situation for North Scott. Looked to me like he had 2 receivers somewhat open. The short receiver was probably more open at that time.
Over the big play, just about hooked up. Monty keeps it around.
Monty goes around right side, is stopped by a host of Warriors at the 45-yard line. Whistle was blown. bring up a 4th and 7. And North Scott comes in with their punt team. Austin Miller, number 99, will be punting for the Lancers. Ronnie Henderson is deep for the Warriors as the lone return man. Another kick. Henderson comes up, takes the kick, and is met immediately by number 8,
Chris Seitz.
Chris Seitz, where the Warriors will take over 1st and 10 at the 19. With 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter, we have a 21-21 tie ball game.
The question is, can the Lancers stop the running attack and the quickness of the Washington backs? Oh, they had a chance to drop him in the backfield. They do. About a 2-yard loss. Jake Merrifield.
Got a stop back there. It was a good play by North Scott.
Jake looks like he's a little shaken up on the play.
(24-21). 21. Got a timeout, North Scott.
Hope that Jake can
Getting
come back
ready.
into the game. He's played an outstanding game so far. It'd be a big loss for the Lancers, but you had second
Washington back.
and about 12.
Ball is
Middle
to Carr, and he breaks it up the middle. Good enough for a first down. Move the chains. Makes it a 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 31. Have penalty on the play. Chris Seitz was a little anxious to get in the backfield. Be a 5-yard penalty against the Lancers. Makes it 1st and 5 now for Washington. I don't believe that North Scott has had many penalties tonight.
No, they haven't. That's been a real positive for them.
Gutman is back to pass,
line,
going long,
open.
and he overthrows his target, number 8, Evan Davis. Davis is all alone at about the 25-yard line. North Scott was very lucky on that one, I believe.
They've had some receivers open, but
It was a nice
overthrown them.
It was a nice pass, just a little long. Brings up a 2nd and 5. Carr again. Around the right end, no one's going to catch him. 64-yard run. Yard touchdown run. Trent Buchanan coming in to do the extra point for the Warriors. That's the 3rd long play from scrimmage for the Warriors.
Be up to the Lancers now to answer this. They got behind.
Here to start the kickoff with 1 minute left in the third quarter. We got Trent Buchanan back to kick for the Warriors. Back deep for the Lancers are number 32, Aaron Huber, and number 11, Travis Johnson. Travis Anderson, I'll get that right. Kick is off, up, Travis Anderson picks it at the 5, starts around his left side. It's up to the 15, around to the 20, and is knocked out of bounds at about the 22-yard line, where the Lancers will take over 1st and 10. With 52 seconds left in the third quarter, we have a 28-21 score with Cedar Rapids, Washington ahead. Lancers come up with 2 receivers wide right, 1 wide left. Ball on the left hash. Cody Monty takes the snap, pitches it to Aaron Huber, who goes around right in, runs up to about the 31, where he's tackled in there by number 25, Ryan Kane.
Looks like about 2 yards short of a first down.
Has a good run for Aaron. We'll get at least one more snap here before the end of the third quarter. Monty takes a pass, quick pass over the right side to Travis Anderson. Travis makes a nice catch, is brought down about the 41-yard line, enough for a first down. 1st and 10 for the Lancers on the 41. And I think that will be the last play of the third quarter. There you have the horn for the end of the third quarter with Cedar Rapids, Washington 28, North Scott 21. As we get ready to start the fourth quarter, Lancers have the ball, 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line.
Oh.
And that was a trickery play. Aaron Huber went around right in, threw the ball over to
Nathan Eyrig, number 82.
Nate Eyrig. We got officials timeout.
Mediacom. I just got on Mediacom.
Washington player needs to tie his shoe. That was a big pickup for the Lancers. The Lancers have a 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Now with all the equipment ready to go, North Scott comes to the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Huber in the backfield. Monty back, had Alex Rankin all alone. Sorry about that. That was number 11, not number 1. Travis Anderson on the right side. Overthrew him. Travis is all by himself. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Lancers.
Looks like the defensive back from Washington had fallen down and got their feet tangled up a little bit. It also slowed Travis up, and Monty was overthrown.
Monty keeps the ball. Is sacked in there by a number of Washington Warriors. Adam Saylor was one of those. Makes it 3rd and a long 9. A very short pickup on that play. Lancers send out 2 wideouts wide to the left. Monty takes a snap. Fakes a handoff to Hubner.
He's got
ball passes a little high. Intended for Travis Anderson. Falls incomplete. Ryan Kane was there to break up the pass. Brings in a 4th and 9. And Austin Miller comes in to attempt a field goal.
I don't.
Miller's kick is up. It's long enough,
Oh,
but
good.
it's wide left. Warriors will take over 1st and 10 on the 20.
It's important possession for the Lancers. They have to shut them down. If we get behind 2 scores at this point in time, we're running against the clock here. And
Well, we've got 10 minutes and 47 seconds left. They're going to make a stop, definitely make a stop here. They're going to have to slow down Carr, number 3, the running back, as he has made a big influence here in the second half, replacing Andre Dawson in the backfield. Fake was to Carr. Gutman rolls to his left.
incomplete. Came awful close, being about 11, 12-yard gain and a first down. But it was just a little bit low and he couldn't hold on.
Pass was intended for number 8, Evan Davis. Hit the turf. Brings it 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Number
Goes
10.
Carr again up the middle. Pickup of about 6. Stopped in there by number 8, Chris Seitz. Looks like it's more of a 6-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 4.
The Warriors are ready to go. Lancers are still.
Here's the
trying to
same
be
play, it
organized
looks
there.
like.
Coming
Carr
around the
bounces
end.
it out left, makes a nice cut back in. Good enough for a first down.
A penalty flag.
And we have a penalty on the play.
Looks like it could have been a hold as it came around. Illegal block in the back.
Illegal block against the Warriors will bring that nice run by Alex Carr back. 10-yard penalty from the spot. Takes the ball back to about the 21-yard line. Makes it 3rd and a long 9.
What it really appears to come down to is if we can contain Carr and shut him down, that he's probably about 80% of the
Definite
offense
pass
there.
situation. Gutman drops back, makes a throw. It's intended for number 1, Ronnie Henderson. He catches it at about the 34 and falls forward to about the 36. Good enough for a Warrior first down. As a nice pass play. Gutman takes a snap, hands it off again to Alex Carr. He goes forward for about 2.
Lancers were able to plug up the hole here and not let him get outside, or he could really cause some damage there. And so I think that's the key to stopping him, is make sure that you get him before he gets up a full head of steam, because he's really.
Well, Washington
extremely
certainly
fast.
has a lot of speed in their backfield,
Yes,
and
they do.
Carr is taken over for Dawson. There's a big stop in there, and we have a penalty now. Personal foul, face mask against the Lancers. Gain was on the play for about 3. 15-yard penalty against the Lancers. Takes the ball across midfield.
It really hurts because it's from the end of the play too, so not only do they get the gain from the running, and they also get the 15 yards tacked on.
So Washington has 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Gutman behind center. Goes back to Carr one more time, and this time he is stopped for a loss.
Had an initial hit by Nick Hubner, and
And Chris Seitz,
Chris
number
Seitz
8, came
in
back
and
in.
finished him off there.
Loss of a little over 1. Second and 11. Again, 2 individuals in the backfield for the Warriors. That's Carr. Goes up the middle and bounces out right. Picks up a nice gain. Finally brought down at about the 31-yard line. Good enough for another Washington first down.
And out at Armstrong Field, our Lions lead Norfolk 24-14 early in the fourth.
You got timeout, officials timeout.
Seems like we can stop Carr in a down or two, and then he gets a little daylight, and he gets out there and for a big gain, 10, 15, 20 yards, and it's hard to stop him and shut him down 3 times in a row.
He's got some speed, and he likes to jute and jive out there, a little switch of the hips, and he can turn it on. Carr's the ball carrier again. He's in open field, and he just runs over Corey Greenleaf, number 16, at about the 16-yard line. Finally stopped at the 13-yard line. Good enough for another first down, where the Warriors will have it on the 13-yard line in the left hash.
He's not a big back, but he certainly isn't a small back either at 170 pounds.
He certainly doesn't look like 170 pounds from up here.
I think it's
But he certainly ran over
the dark uniforms.
34, the ball carrier this time. Gave it to the first man through. That's Bill Myers.
I think it might have been the first time he's carried the ball all night, but everybody is looking for number 3 and kind of forgot about the fullback here.
It's a nice gain by Myers of about 7 yards. Makes it 2nd and 3 on the 7-yard line. Lancers are going to have to pull up their bootstraps a little bit here and make a nice goal line stand.
Looks like the quarterback's audibleizing here.
Gutman gives it to Carr. Carr goes off, goes right up the middle for another score, and he runs over the back judge in the end zone. Starting off now for the kicking off for the Warriors again is Trent Buchanan with 6 minutes and 49 seconds left in the game. Little squib kick, kept it down low, takes a nice hop to Travis Anderson, who is bringing it up the right side, and stopped in there at about the 29-yard line. And Travis is still down on the ground. Looks like he might have a cramp. Working on him right now. Starting now with 6:42 left. Lancers take over. There's a penalty on the play. Monty keeps the ball and is stopped in about the 38-yard line. Have offsides against the Lancers. put a 5-yard penalty back on the Lancers. Lancers will move back to the 25-yard line. Will be first down for them.
First down at 15 for the Lancers.
Bettendorf. Monty takes a snap, hands it off
Big
to
gap
Aaron
on the right
Huber.
left side of the line.
Brings it back up to the 35-yard line, where it'll be for 2nd and 5.
Looks like we got about 9 or 10 yards back that time.
Nice run for Aaron on that play.
Aaron Huber's ball carrier. Again, having some problems with the late clock down in the south end.
Monty steps back, throwing it long. Pass is intended for number 26, Mitch White. Pass was overthrown.
Bobby Manzi intended for number 26, Nick White, back on coverage for Warriors.
Brings it up 3rd and about 6. This is closer to 5.
Brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Lancers. Monty hands off to Huber. He goes around the right side where he's hitting
have the
hard,
first down.
close for a first down.
Again, number 32, Aaron
I would think it's going to be a first
Where they
down
mark
there.
it at, they're-
Went over the 40-yard line.
They're giving him the first down.
To move the chains, it'll be 1st and 10 from about the 40. Lancers need to take this thing down and get another break if they can. Monty takes a snap, looking to pass, pulls the ball back, fumble.
Ball comes loose.
It's still loose, and Washington picks it up. It had to go through 3 hands of the Lancers, 3 different Lancers, and somehow it bounced back up.
Covered by
2 or 3 players from each team looked like they had an opportunity to recover it, and the ball just kept moving around, and finally one of the Warriors fell on it and secured it.
Albert Carr from Cedar Rapids, Washington was the player that finally came up with the ball.
announcement for Warrior fans. We got a final score in from Kennedy and Bettendorf down at Bettendorf. It's Bettendorf 14, Kennedy 17. Cougars have upset the Bulldogs.
Warriors take it back. He's looking for a pass, looking like they're going at all, and he's got him all by himself. Pass is completed to number 1, Ronnie Henderson. A 32-yard pass play for Ronnie Henderson for a Warrior score. He was all alone back there by himself, right side of the field.
It was one of those obvious running situations there, and the Warriors took a gamble and sent somebody deep, and it was able to. They were able to connect with that.
Trent Buchanan is now back to try the extra point for the Warriors. Pick is up, and it's good. We have a score of 42 for Washington Warriors, 21 for the North Scott Lancers. With 5 minutes and 14 seconds left in the game, Cedar Rapids Washington is up 42-21 over the North Scott Lancers. Kicking off is Buchanan. Buchanan's kick is a short one, picked up by Huber. He stumbles forward to about the 37-yard line where the Lancers will take over, 1st and 10.
Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. 5 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the ball game, and the Lancers have it 1st and 10 at their own 36.
Officials are trying to get the down marker set. Little screen pass to Aaron Huber. Brought down for a 1-yard gain.
And the pass from Cody Mancy to number 32, Aaron Huber. Complete, brought down by number 7,
Matthew Huffer was the defender on the play. Stopped Huber for no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Lancers. Monty takes a snap, looks to throw. Throw is very short. Norskott had 2 receivers out there to the right side.
He had a lot of pressure. He had to throw off balance and just couldn't quite get enough on it to get
Darren
to the
Dillon
receiver.
and Alex Rankin were the receivers on that side. Washington has put in enough pressure on any type of pass that Monty has had so far. And they have 4 down linemen. Now Monty's pass was complete to Travis Anderson.
Cody Mancy's pass complete to number 14, Darren.
Sorry, that was Darren Dillon.
13 sacks of those
Short pickup makes it 4th and 9.
for the Lancers.
And the Lancers are going to go for it. 4 minutes left and ticking. A lot of pressure, and pass is incomplete as the Warriors had Monty in his grasp when he was trying to throw. Washington will take over with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left at the 38-yard line. Got a new quarterback now. Number 12 looks to A.J. Puck, who's a freshman according to the roster.
I would imagine he's probably part of the Puck family that have been playing football in the Cedar Rapids area.
They still have Albert Carr in there, and Carr is a runner, and he was knocked out of bounds. That's Alex Carr. We have a flag on the play. Personal foul against the Lancers. Late hit out of bounds. Not something you need at this time. Be a 15-yard penalty. Takes the ball all the way down to the 15-yard line, where the Warriors have it. 1st and 10. They do have a new quarterback. Maybe they have a couple new linemen, but they still have their skilled people out there in the running back and receiver positions. Handoff is to Carr again. Runs for about a 4-yard gain. A.J. Puck is the quarterback. Hands it off to Carr again. Carr is up the middle. Finally tackled and stopped around the 5-yard line.
Carries inside the 5-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. Just a first down and goal to go just outside the Lancer 4-yard line.
Alex Carr was a ball carrier up the middle. Stopped in there by a host of Lancers for a short gain. Makes it second and goal from the 4.
Roll out.
Rolls out to his left. He's a left-hander.
No.
Throws a ball.
Looked like a bounce. Okay.
They called it no good. Hit the carpet before it was caught or picked up.
A 3rd and 3 with a minute 51
3rd and
to
3
go.
with a minute 51 left.
Third down. And goal to go from the 3.
Carr is a ball carrier. He spins out of the first tackle, had him for a loss of about 3 yards. Turns and moves it up to about the 2-yard line. A gain of 1. Makes it 4th and 2. And the Warriors are going for it. 4th and 2. With a minute 20 and ticking left in the ball game. First man through, and he was stopped. Number 34, the ball carrier. That was Bill Myers, and the Lancers have held. Just short of the goal line. It looks like there's about a foot left with 1 minute left.
Yeah. I think we have to credit those Lancer players in there. The game is out of reach now, but they had enough pride that they were going to keep them out of the end zone here. It speaks a lot for the character of those guys out there in the field.
Lancers made a nice goal line stance there. Now backed up against the end zone. It's a quarterback sneak. Goes ahead. That was Monty.
Looks like he's out about almost the 5-yard line. Pretty good gain for a quarterback sneak.
That was yeah. Time running out with 42 seconds and ticking. We have found out that Cedar Rapids Washington will be playing Cedar Rapids Kennedy now, which will be held here at Kingston Stadium on Monday of next week, as Kennedy upset Bettendorf in their first round. Monty's handoff was to Aaron Huber, who was sacked for a loss, and I think that will be it as the time runs out. The final, Cedar Rapids Washington 42, North Scott 21.